Pangea. It may only be a brief period of time in our planet's history, but is an example that in a world so vast, everything can be united. It was a supercontinent in which the traditional lands of all living beings were once connected. And although that landscape has been gone for millions of years, we live in a new era where access to every inch of it can be reached in a matter of days, hours, minutes, and even seconds. This allows us the potential for inclusion on a global scale. But to become global, you have to start local. It starts in ourselves, it starts in our communities, it starts in our homes, and it starts in our schools. And for the purposes of my presentation, I'm going to focus on the latter. Each one of us here is given the greatest responsibility of all, and that is the care and support of all of our futures, our students. Young, vulnerable, passionate, loving, and innocent, it is our obligation to ensure that these traits become the tools that build a world where everyone is our neighbor. Spend a day in a kindergarten class, and you'll realize that inclusion is as innate as the body's need for food, safety, and shelter. Young children don't see race as difference. They don't see gender constituting roles. They don't see poverty as less than, and they don't see special needs as inequality. They see fellow human beings seeking companionship, love, and purpose. And as the mentors for these young people, it is our responsibility to make sure that these values remain permanent and that every student reaches their potential for themselves and for our world. We assign 12 letters of the alphabet special significance to help meet the needs of all our learners and better make inclusion a reality. However, all 26 of them wouldn't be enough to meet the needs of our learners. Meeting these demands won't be easy, but in every student, there is also a leader, and a classroom doesn't need to be led by just one. By creating a community in our classroom and instilling purpose in every individual, there should be no excuse for any one child to be left out or left behind. Determination, dedication, and differentiation is key. Yes, it will take time and patience, and yes, it will be frustrating, but when that one student who struggles with reading or writing or math chooses to stay in after the lunchtime bell because they're having fun, when a student runs up to greet you in the morning with a big smile on their face, when a student is emotional and they turn to you for support, when your classroom is full of laughter or full of silence from pure intent and concentration, and when in the future that one student comes up to you and thanks you for the guidance and opportunity that you gave them in their life, it will all be worth it. It starts in ourselves, but in truth, it comes from us all. We all need each other. We all need connection, comfort, care, love, and purpose. And when we can achieve that for everyone, we can recreate the Pangea that we once had. Thank you.